All right. I was just doing a little audio test. Everything is working fine. Today, I messaged on Twitter that I am going to be streaming from 1 p.m. to 4, but I'm actually going to be streaming from 1 p.m. to 3. I honestly kind of forgot that I'm actually expecting a phone call at 3:30. So I will actually be getting offline at 3 and, sorry, that's almost coming to my door. I'll actually be getting offline at 3 and I will be, getting ready to receive a phone call. I'm I'm trying to do this at the beginning of every stream because I really want to complete the Encyclopedia of the Common Man. I've never been able to do that in the past, so I'm trying to start every stream with me trying to find any new entries for this. Something I will say is I've just been kind of in some ways an idiot in regards to in regards to I'm kind of an idiot in regards to how I've been handling the Monopoly Man achievement. And it is simply because of the fact that I really should have figured out that I can actually work on multiple buyers at the same time, and I just didn't. So starting now, I'll actually be doing 3 at once. We only have 4 left, so the next thing we will only have to send out 1. This will actually, I believe, raise the risk, which gives it a higher chance of the convoy being under attack. But I'm confident I can handle it. I mean, I'm at this point, this far into the game, honestly, I know how to handle every enemy. So unless they throw in like, what's that like? Was that like the tier that is higher than the captain or something? I can't remember what it's called. Let's say throw out 3 of those, then huh? I don't know where Dave is. I would say throw out 3 of those 7 enemies that I had to kill 10 of for an achievement at the beginning of this stream. Huh. Taylor isn't here either. Oh, here he is. Blacksmith is done. Let's head back over to the tailor and see if we can get something new there. Nothing new. Alright, well, let's head over to Norris. I believe Norris is the only other thing we needed to work on. Yep, we need 2 miner. So let us set a waypoint for his mine. And then we will fast travel to the frontier and get to work on the Monopoly Man achievement and wrapping up the what's called. God, I can't think. Wrapping up the
High-grade natural iron. Natural ore? That's the best kind.
North, your mine has iron.
Pure natural ore. We've struck iron.
He says it's the best quality he's seen.
Ah, I can't believe it.
Doctor is done.
All these years.
I knew you'd find something, Norris.
Alright, well that is done. Unfortunately, can't get anything more for Norris. But that is about does it. Let me... So the only thing we are missing now is Norris. Oh, and the tailor. Alright, so let us head back for the frontier and get to work on this achievement. I will be getting this achievement this stream. I'm not taking no... well, I will be getting this achievement this stream. That's all I'll say. I'm hoping to make some progress on the achievements. On the challenges. Something that I will say, I contacted, I should say, a publishing company, and I sent him a chapter of my book to see if he is interested in, what I am writing, and he actually is. So it is because of that he actually after reading my chapter and seeing what I essentially am offering, he actually wants to call me tomorrow, or he wants me to call him tomorrow, and we're gonna discuss what my book is gonna do going forward. I'm assuming it's gonna go over the pricing for editing each chapter, and if all goes well, his company will publish my book. 35% risk, 26 minutes. Let's do it. Apparently it didn't need to be successful, so that's great. It did not need to be successful. So let us go into our logbook hunting society. We need to complete the hunting map. Let's go ahead and do that first. Concord is the only one we need. So let me actually look up the hunting map so I can figure out what animals I'm looking for. This is not the website I was looking at. There's like a guide that I used before, and I'm trying to figure out what it was. Here it is. Concord, hare, raccoon, beaver, deer, and you misspelled deer. The animal deer is spelled D-E-E-R, not D-E-A-R. Great job, guide. I'm such a nerd. Alright, let's go. Raccoon, beaver, deer. I'm just such like a grammar Nazi. It's just, the thing is, I get my friends just often mock me all the time whenever I misspell something, or often he also gives me shit whenever I misread or misunderstand what he says in the group chat we were in. He says, "Oh, I guess you aren't an English major because you can't read." Then no, I just misunderstood what you're saying. It's not that I can't read. Or sometimes, like, I'll see him respond to something, and then he'll just post, like, 3 messages, and I only read the one, and said, "Oh, do you mean you do this?" And then he just replies to his earlier messages. Well, if you could read, you will know I was talking about this. Oh god, he sometimes like this friend just annoys me so much. He is just such. He is honestly, and so he's actually a really good friend. He's a completionist like me, but he just plays a lot of games. He doesn't actually focus entirely on 100% completion. He is currently at like 120,000 gamer score, but like I have played maybe I've owned about like 150 games on Xbox, which is a lot. But I swear to God, he has played or at least owned at least 300. I swear. And it's just, he has like 120,000 gamer score, and I would love it if just one time I could actually beat him in, if just once I could actually beat him. Oh, those are sheep. I thought those were deer. I would just love it just once if I could just beat him in terms of gamer score. It's not like you get anything for higher gamer score. It's not like a PS4, PS5 where you like, at least in regards to PS4. I'm not sure about PS5. Okay. But you can actually gain levels for getting what's called trophies, but I'm not sure if it works the same way in I'm not sure if it works the same way in PS5. From what I have seen in PS5, it actually seems to be slightly different. This really isn't that bad. There we go, that was easy. Again, like, if they throw in harder enemies, it would actually be a little bit more difficult, but I guess, like, a heavy guy with an axe would be too much for these guys to handle. Get us fast travel back to Concord, and we will get to work on finding the remainder 2 animals. We still need a deer, and what was the other one? A fox? A beaver. Guessing a beaver would be near the water, so I'll head there. So now that we got the achievement, we really don't need to do convoys at all anymore. There's honestly better ways to earn income than convoys, in my opinion. And honestly, we actually already opened all the chests, so we couldn't really get much more money off of that, but I'm sure there's better ways to earn something. And we actually already completed all the assassination contracts. That's another income we no longer have access to. I'm trying to think, is there like any other, I guess maybe privateer contracts is another option. I don't know, but it's actually, now that I think about it, I think that convoys may be the only thing that we can do to earn money, but I might be wrong. Where am I on the map? You still need a deer and a beaver, but I think this is too high up for beavers to spawn, maybe? This is probably a rabbit? A hare, yeah, I was right. More hares. I just need a deer and a beaver. Where's the deer and a beaver? I'm actually gonna head back. This is a hare. Yep. Luckily, beavers are kind of slow. I just don't know where. Oh, I swear to God, like, whenever I'm looking for an animal, they're like the rarest thing in the world, but when I'm not looking for it, they're everywhere. I guess it's just kind of par for the course. It's just kind of the funny thing is when you're farming for materials in other games, it's kind of the same thing, where they're really common when you're not farming for them, but when you are, they're just so rare. I swear that's like always the case. I don't know where a beaver and a deer is, and supposedly there's one. There's both in Concord, but I just don't know. I'm just gonna follow the coast and see what I find. The problem is, these are the last two animals I need, and then we also have to kill 5 animals from horseback. For that, I'm actually going to buy some more pistol ammo. I just don't know where... More rabbits. Raccoons. There's gotta be a beaver near this water. They're like... The whole thing is like building dams on a river. I'm just not seeing one. I say, and then it happens. So all we need now is a deer. I'm actually going to head over here. And because it's kind of like a hilly area, I'm assuming that deer's like hills for some reason. I could honestly kind of see a deer in that area, but I don't know. It's just, I'm like grasping for straws here. I've been unable to find rabbits and raccoons for a long time while I'm searching, so I'm essentially just grasping at straws. Something I will say, I've been wanting to mention this, I've been planning to mention this at the beginning of this stream, but I forgot. I finally decided what I'm going to be doing regarding my YouTube channel and my Twitch channel in regards to my book. As I mentioned in previous streams, I was thinking about making my channel like a platform for me to advertise my book to bring interest into my book. This is something I don't see too many writers doing, just making videos on YouTube about the books they are writing. but I am very passionate about what I'm working on. And honestly, there is a lot of moving elements. There's a lot of moving elements. I just saw a deer, but I didn't react in time. There's a lot of moving elements in regards to my book. And I just feel like that having videos on YouTube about the written by the writers that essentially explain like what it is I am like what each what like all the complicated parts that people probably will not understand essentially is. As an example, huh? I completed my hunting map. Oh, God, homestead too. All right, don't know homestead. So there's like a lot of complex things that people probably will not understand from their first read. So I think that adding a video explaining what each thing is will help people better appreciate what I'm trying to do. And an example is, in some ways, my book is heavily inspired by the power systems in various mangas and animes, in the sense that the main protagonists of my series use a power that I refer to as light, while the bad guys, the demons, use a power that I refer to as darkness, and there's like different variations of it. And I just, oh god, I just realized I didn't buy any ammo. Because there's a lot of missing, there's a lot of parts, moving parts, and a lot of complex parts. People may have a hard time understanding like what each thing is. So I'll be doing like bios for each thing, and also explaining like the motivation behind certain characters, that kind of thing. I can understand people just not really caring that much about it, but at the same time, I feel like that this kind of thing was actually kind of necessary. I've done a beaver and a fox. A beaver and a wolf. So I need a fox, a hare, you misspelled deer again, an elk, and a raccoon. So I'm gonna be starting making videos like that for my YouTube channel starting on the 3rd week of February, and I'll be hosting my first vlog on the first week of March on a Saturday from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. And with the vlog, it's going to be something a little bit different. I'm essentially going to be, for the first 30 minutes, discussing something new that happened in my life. Maybe I'll tell a personal story. Maybe I will relate certain things. Maybe I'll relate certain things to certain things to like personal experiences or whatever. And the next 30 minutes, I'll be going like sort of like a writing,
Yeah, man.
video where I will kind of go behind the scenes of my writing process, and I'll also give advice to young and aspiring writers out there. Because there's not that many writers that are actually published. There's so many people who say, "Oh, I'm going to write this book," and then they just never finish it. And I'm hoping that these videos can help people who are struggling to get their name out there and who can try and get better and improve as a writer. Obviously, I know that this is really going to be reaching to a certain audience, but at least you get to see the type of person that I am. Where you can actually understand like exactly what it is I'm trying to do, I guess. But sorry, I'm just trying to focus. I am kind of screwing up a little bit. I may have missed it. I think that it was actually a scannable activity, but I kind of missed it. Whoops. Oh well, there'll probably be other opportunities. Let's try and get the steer. But that is something that I've been planning on doing for a while now, and it's may get my channel some growth, but it may not. Honestly, probably the most people are here for is essentially just gameplay videos. But I'm hoping that me doing this will help promote some channel growth. I can understand that people are just not at all interested, but I'm just trying to make things work, essentially. I I'm in my opinion, I consider myself to be a writer first, gamer second. And you would think that by all the things that I've streamed out is the other way around. But I actually want to have more of a focus, use this channel to be more of a focus for trying to get my channel's name out there. But it's just been kind of slow, and I'm hoping that once I get my book published, once people are more aware of me, that my channel will actually start to grow a lot more. However, it's probably still gonna be slow because who's gonna watch a writer rambling about a game, but when they're probably more interested in the content that I create in regards to books. But it's something I've been thinking about a while, and I think it's actually a good idea for me to do that. And again, I would wager that I'm probably like the first writer to actually do something like this, where I actually advertise my book and talk about my book. Or actually advertise my book and talk about my book in live streams, I guess. Or also on YouTube, but it's just I think it's actually a good idea. If I want people to be aware of me and what I am doing, I think it's actually a good idea.
Yeah, man.
You still need a hair? I think I already had a beaver. We need a fox, a hare, and a raccoon.